Hey guys, I'm 13 here, and I uploaded a video recently, and one of the top, it was about Chinese medicine and whatnot, and then the top rated comment was the gist of it, I'm paraphrasing, but it was like, reflexology, how can you believe in that shit? And it was the top rated comment. Here's the thing. What you guys think is, I'll give you a couple of personal examples. A close friend of mine in Taiwan, he broke his back. They took him to the hospital, and the hospital, you know, they x-rayed him and did all that stuff, and then they told him he's paralyzed and he'll never walk again. He's paralyzed from like the waist down, he'll never walk again. His mom wanted a second opinion. She took him to another hospital, and they said he was paralyzed and he'd never walk again. So his mom, she didn't want to hear that, so she found, like, you know, the Taiwan's foremost specialist in back injuries, and she took him to him, and he said that her son was paralyzed and he would never walk again. So then she took him to one of these Chinese, you know, quacks that do this fake bullshit medicine, and 6 months later he was walking fine. That's the difference between, in some cases, that's the difference between Chinese medicine and Western medicine. Like, it's that extreme. You know, like the Chinese doctor that I go to, he literally, the same laughter that you give Chinese medicine, he gives Western medicine, in the sense that, like, for example, for severe back pain, like severe chronic back pain where nothing seems to help, what's the Western solution? They take metal and they fuse and they like weld it to your spine and make it so that your back can't bend anymore. Because if your back can't bend, then you're not going to get back pain. That's literally the Western solution to a chronic back pain. And if you research it, it has like it's crazy. It has, what is it? It's like a 66, what is it? No. It's something like a 60% chance of helping, a 20% chance of doing nothing, and a 20% chance of making it worse. And if it does make it worse, then you're really screwed, because now not only are you is your back in pain, but you can't move your back anymore. So it's like having your back welded into an uncomfortable position for the rest of your life. Like, it's so ridiculous. And the thing is that all these people that are getting in Western society, that are getting their spinal cords welded, if they, how am I going to do this? If they, all these people, if they had just went and seen this Chinese doctor, it would maybe take them, like, I don't know, like between 3 and 6 visits, and their back would be cured. Like, it would just so imagine how idiotic and how barbaric Western medicine seems to him, where he could cure chronic back pain in just a few visits, but a Western doctor instead welds their spinal cord, immobilizes it by, like, putting metal, fusing metal to it. Yeah, so it's nice that you guys are all sitting on your high horses laughing at the stupidity of any medicine that isn't Western. But unless you've traveled, unless you've experienced it, unless you've stepped outside of the propaganda bubble that is the Western world, remember, like, all media in the West is owned by, is owned by like something like 2 families. There's like all of it. So quite literally, if those 2 families are have a stake in Western medicine, then of course all media is going to support Western medicine, and all media is going to say that anything other than Western medicine is fraudulent. Because all Western media is owned by two families. And did you know that the same people that own the media also own the hospitals? It's true. Like every hospital in America, if you look at who actually owns the hospitals, it can be traced back to just like a few people. There's only like a couple of different companies that run medical sciences, the medical industry in America. So yet again, you have like a couple of billionaires that own all of media. You have a couple of billionaires that own all hospitals. And I'm guessing, I don't know for certain, but I'm guessing it's like the same people. So it's understandable that if you live in the West, that you're just gonna wholeheartedly trust in Western medicine and think everything else is a myth. But the thing is yeah, once you get outside of that bubble, you start to see things for what they are. Like, I guarantee you, like the guy that said that like reflexology was just complete bull, I guarantee you that like him and everyone that upvoted his comment have never been outside of America. There's more to everything than it seems. That's why I entertain all conspiracy theories. Like, I'm not just gonna dismiss something out of hand just because the media says it's not true, because the media has been proven again and 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 again to be a compulsive liar. So like, they've even been taken to court over lying, and there was a precedent set in American courts where they said the media is not legally bound to tell the truth. Like, that was the findings, because they had a news report that was like, not only was it bullshit, but they knew it was bullshit. Like, they had done the research, they'd found out that the truth of what they were saying, the topic that they were talking about was in fact, I'm just randomly taking roads here. Oh, that sign just said this is a dead end. Let's see. Oh yeah, it is. I can tell on the GPS. Yeah, like the media got taken to court over something that, over a news story that was not only false, but I think they knew it was false. They either knew it was false when they broadcast it, or they did zero research on it, which is pretty much the equivalent. And yeah, and the courts decided in favor of the media, and they said that they had no legal responsibility whatsoever to report the truth. So like, and then there's so many people that just take their word for everything. Which, and I'm not saying everything the media says is a lie. I'm just saying you can't, just because you hear it doesn't mean you can trust it. And if you hear it from an alternative news source, then at least they're not owned by those two families. At least you're getting your news from a source outside of what's already been proven to be a compulsive liar. That's why I follow different alternative news. And yeah, very definitely some alternative news stories are some are made up or whatnot, are baloney as well, but at least it's not coming from two families that have already been proven to not only be compulsive liars, but they've also been proven to be evil. Like, at least with alternative news source, at least chances are the owner of it is not, 100% evil, even if they're not 100% honest. So, yeah, so that's kind of, but yeah, the whole people just dismissing all Western medicine out of hand. That guy is not even moving. That guy should be able to move, man.
Passing everybody on the outside. Comes on the outside. Oh, he's going on the inside. Passing him on the inside. Passing him on the inside. He's going back to the outside. He's taking him on the outside. Oh, what's up ahead? It's these big blocks of things that are slow and stupid. They're called cars. We'll put cars on a motorcycle racetrack. What kind of an idiot drives a car in Taiwan? Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He takes him on the inside. Oh, he's going back to the outside. Oh, back to the inside. He's crazy. He's going on the inside. Oh, it's one of these big white blocks again. Get up. I honked at the scooter on the right because he's riding super slow and he was staying on the left-hand side of the lane. Generally, you scooters pass scooters on the outside, on the left. But you get the odd idiot who rides slowly, or like this kid who's, I don't know what he's doing in the left lane. Oh, he's getting ready to turn, I'm guessing. Anyways, I always have fun at that intersection because that intersection always has a huge amount of scooters that just all kind of, yeah, when the light goes green. Look at this idiot in front of us. Look at this guy, 503 GPX. He's like wobbling. Like he was doing like a constant left-right wobble. I don't know what he's doing it again. Every time he tries, oh, he's doing it again. Just left, right, left, right, left, right. What is he doing? That guy can't ride worth shit. He's horrible. What the fuck? It's like an epileptic trying to ride. And he actually, I can tell by watching him that he thinks he's good. Okay, I'm hoping this guy is full-on handicapped, so that way I can apologize to you all for making fun of him, but I'm guessing he's not. I gotta look. No, he's normal. He's even got muscles and shit. Yeah, he's totally normal. He was just, is like every time he was getting ready to do a lane change or just to pass somebody, he would start shaking his handlebars first in like preparation for a lane change. It's weird, man. I don't understand how people like that exist. Like he actually did okay on that corner. He took it at like high speed and a steep lean angle, but it just doesn't make sense. Like it was like, thank you, car, for completely boxing me in. Dick. Yeah, it was like he was in preparation for each lane change or whatnot. He was shaking his handlebars, like wobbling the bike left, right, in preparation to do a minor lane change. Anyways, yeah, so that's the video. Guys, moral of the video, stop being so effing closed-minded and ignorant to all things outside of your little bubble.